doing?
Hey, we're in Carlton. I'm going back to college.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. But look at these beautiful Victorian terraces. We're going to go inside one. What do you reckon?
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Hello. Wait for the camera.
That is actually on.
That is actually
Always
on.
on. Oh, wait.
Where did you get that? It's beautiful.
So I think that might have been the original one that was there, and we just sort of pieced it all up. But Robert the architect, this is the design that he had in his house, and so he wanted to put the same one in, so we redid it.
Yeah. I like what you've done with your cabinetry too.
Yeah, well, it means that this could be used as a bedroom eventually as well. You know, when we can't do the stairs anymore.
This is like the best home office. For COVID, you would have been fine.
Yeah, no, it's been awesome.
So dark and moody. I love it. Oh my gosh!
The bathroom. I didn't want to do glass, so I wanted something a little bit softer and more salubrious. Really nice skylight that opens with the weather up there, so we can get some nice glow and extra wine in there.
You've got wine in the shower?
It's normally filled. We've actually got a wine fridge, but that's the overflow.
Have you literally overflow? Oh my god, that is hilarious.
We needed somewhere still cold.
Is that a skylight? You think it's a skylight, but you've just punched in. What have you got? Like strip lighting across there?
Yeah, there's a little light up there, but it actually goes all the way into the roof space, so you get light and a nice glow. And then that says boring laundry.
But that's good though. So you got that hidden away.
But it's good because it's enough space, like with the sink and everything else.
Oh my god, that height hits you as soon as you walk in.
Yeah, this was actually a courtyard.
This was a courtyard, like an internal courtyard.
Yeah.
What, they have like two little bits today.
Yeah, and then the rest was U-shaped. And this was all quite low.
Gosh, that void is amazing.
Yeah, this was all new, so we decided we wanted to put a nice fireplace. This points to the southwest, which is where you get all your cool air in summer. So we decided to create a big pivot door. So we can get the curtains going.
Oh, that's incredible.
I mean, it's not particularly nice out here, but it's really lovely how the curtains just move. And
that's amazing.
Good air.
I love that you've got so many curtains in here. And you've thought about it. You want your curtains to move.
Yeah, it's really nice to have, you know, that movement in a house that has so many hard spaces. And this is the famous pizza tray.
The famous pizza tray. Why is it famous?
I couldn't find anything that was going to fit on the ottoman that was in the right colour that I liked, and everything was either ridiculously expensive for a platter or not the right size. And I was just thinking, what's round and metal? And so I got an oversized pizza tray.
That's legitimately a pizza tray. And what, you had it powder coated? Which pizza joint did you go to?
It was an industrial, kitchen place.
Oh, I was hoping you'd be like, La Boqueta or something. And you did the interior design, didn't you? Was it yourself and Chloe? Worked with it?
Yeah, we sort of picked things out.
How did you even go about? Did you do that with Robert as well as the process, or was it once it was done? How did it go?
He's definitely been a big part of it. Everything that we've chosen, he's sort of known about, and we've discussed whether the colours are right and everything else. But the couch I picked before we'd even put the floors down.
Really?
So we just had to we just had to kind of guess our way through, but knowing that we wanted sort of particular colours and particular fabrics.
I like you've got that consistent bit of green wrapping through, and everything else is quite neutral but very dark. I love that you got so many books.
Yeah, we're big readers.
Big readers, but it's so good because it brings so much personality into the space, so much colour.
Yeah, no.
And it shows so much about you guys as well and what you're interested in. So I love that. You know how I was like, is that a sunken lounge? But it kind of feels like it is, but it's almost a better sort of.
Yeah, so this all lights up at night, there's lights under the stairs and stuff.
Really? Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, I think you could probably,
Oh, that's very dramatic. It's like a nightclub.
It is. Trust me, on a Friday night it is.
Was that part of your brief? I feel like a little bit.
Definitely. Party house. Absolutely.
So good.
So then we go into the kitchen.
guys like to cook.
We do.
I'm going to throw that out there.
We got it's called Tough Skin. It's actually a product on top of the marble so that we can cook on it and it won't stain.
Right.
So there's actually like a skin on top because this is not...
Otherwise it will, yeah.
Yeah, it gets really quite wrecked.
That is insane.
But,
and is that the same over there as well?
Yep, yeah.
Wow.
So this is our pantry with all of our...
Oh my God, that's so good.
All of our stuff. And it's nice that it's kind of hidden away and it folds in really nicely.
It does, and I like the fact that it's also set back a little bit so you can kind of look into it a bit more.
And then we've got fridge and the sweets oven and the savoury oven.
What?
So that we, when we have people over, we can make sure that we're...
My God, you've got a sweet and savoury oven.
And then the all-important wine fridge.
Oh my God, I love it. Is it fully stocked?
It's always fully stocked.
You love your wine, don't you?
I do, yeah.
What's your favourite wine? What's your go-to?
Oh, it's definitely Pinot Noir, and then white, probably Chardonnay, but I'm really enjoying a lot of Petit Chablis.
Oh, I feel like we're having duck. Why don't we track the XYZ?
Yeah,
I feel like you're good at your pairings.
Yeah, well, I am a qualified sommelier now, so as well.
You are?
Yeah,
well, there you go. Okay.
This was quite a fun space. I can show you if you want to sit down as though you're at a dinner party.
Oh my God, let's do it.
Grab the curtains.
Oh my goodness.
So we now have a dining room.
That is like spectacular.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's really nice, especially at night. You get a really nice intimate feel, and it means you can make a mess in the kitchen, and it doesn't affect the feel of the dining space.
I feel like I'm at a high-end restaurant. How often do you do that? When it's just you and Chloe and you're having dinner, do you ever do it?
Sometimes we do. Yeah, we actually do. I've always wanted to seat us at opposite ends of the table.
Yeah. Set up a grand and with your candelabras and everything, and be like, honey, pass the salt. And then with that light coming down here as well, that's beautiful.
Yeah, so it just means that an open space doesn't always have to be open, that you can create intimate spaces within, a larger living area.
Whose concept was this? Was this you or was this the architect?
That was a bit of a collaboration. I'd said that I was a bit nervous about having everything open space.
Yeah.
We decided that why don't we use curtains to try and soften it, and originally we were just going to put it along there and then get a big artwork to go on the other side of it. We decided why don't we try and wrap the table, so we got it's the track that Sydney Theatre Company uses, so it's a really industrial track, and then we just found a curtain that we thought was soft enough.
It's a lovely colour. It's got a lovely tone to it. It's very warm. I love how you've treated your lighting in here as well.
Not too much, but it's sort of sporadically put out. So it doesn't feel like it's spotlighted. That was the one thing. I didn't want to feel like it was really purposefully put in spots so that it's spotlighted everywhere. It sort of creates a softer light.
And it took you how long planning this?
2.5 years of planning, 3.5 years of building.
I can already see it. I can see you spending 4 months discussing the position of the lights.
Yeah.
Am I right?
That's exactly right. And then we didn't leave any time to think about where to put the light switches, so they're all over the shop.
Yeah. Were there any oversights? Were there things that you wish you would have done differently?
Definitely light switches with the position of them. I think walking through the rooms, you sort of, in your head, you work out where you're going to walk through a room and how, and that changed.
Right,
once we're in here. But otherwise, I think...
Well, that's all right. If that's it.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, you're doing okay. It really does slide beautifully, doesn't it? Gosh.
It does, yeah.
It's so smooth.
One thing I would have probably done differently was change the way the track goes, so it sort of moved over here a little bit as well. Just so that you could close off all of outside as well, which you can't do. But it is beautiful, but they're the little things that do kind of come up.
You've got a sizable outdoor area. Is that onto a laneway?
Yep. And yeah, everything in the garden except for the jasmine obviously is edible. I'm not much of a gardener though, so that's why it always looks pretty bad.
Oh, is Chloe into her gardening?
She's more into it than I am. It's just more of a time factor.
You got lemons out there.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
beautiful.
lemons and limes and rosemary and
Oh, look at that beautiful olive tree.
yeah, and then we can open up all those windows as well.
Oh, so that whole thing can open up.
Yep. Yeah, so everything opens up here.
So lighting up that marble is spectacular in the kitchen. It's very dark, but it's also, there's so much light in here.
It really changes. Like in the mornings you get so much light coming from that way. In the afternoons you get a lot of light coming from that way. So the house really changes as the day goes.
You don't have any artwork out?
Not yet, no.
Oh, not yet?
No, we haven't.
I was actually thinking there's so much excitement here, you kind of almost don't even need it. Like that's actually a really lovely solution, having the mirror. That really is amazing, by the way. Where is this from?
We got an artist in, she's on Gertrude Street. And she just fashioned it out of metal for us. And it's actually now part of the wall. To get that off would be
Is it?
Yeah.
That's part of the house. And these are the famous stairs.
Yeah,
oh my
so
God.
it's one piece of raw metal being folded, and we had to shut down the street to get them in because it was craned in as one piece. It actually doesn't touch the floor. It's almost like it's slightly floating. It's just, there's a delicateness to it, yet it's still really rough on the actual stairs.
Oh, I love that you've kept the print. Oh, that's fantastic. So where did this actually come from?
We got it made by a steel fabricator in Melbourne.
And then just pieced together these bits and like sanded it back. It's so raw.
There's no actual joins on the stairs themselves.
This is actually really interesting because it's sort of at odds with everything else, but it works really well. Like it's quite sophisticated, and this is so like rough. Oh,
so this is
where the
magic happens. Yeah.
Look at those windows.
Yeah, so we've got all the windows upstairs are electronic. This was a pretty cool feature actually. With the hydronic heating, there was nowhere to put the panel. So we decided to try and sink it into the floor. So it's actually soft. And it just sits.
What? Oh, that's really clever.
Yeah, so now they've actually started doing that, but this was one of the first times it had ever been done.
Oh, that's amazing. It makes for a good feature. It looks beautiful.
Yeah. When you're lying in bed, you can't see anything.
Anything.
Which is lovely.
I like the TV touch.
And then hidden behind the wall.
That is very. Oh, shut the up. I'm so jealous. Oh my god. And again with the curtains, I love it.
So these aren't actually shower curtains, but we wanted to use them anyway. So, you know, as you're having a shower, you can kind of wrap the whole shower.
Oh my god, I love it.
Like can be completely enveloped.
That is so good.
Or you can move them away and, you know, sometimes
Gosh,
you
you're
tie them
so
up.
dramatic. You can't have a shower, can you? It's like a play. It's like a musical in here. Oh my god, I love it. Oh, but I love the fact that you made something as simple as a shower so much fun.
Yeah, it's just I think sometimes you've got to have fun with those sorts of things, or else it's, I mean, just having glass would, I don't know, make it so sterile.
It's so nice seeing the contrast between that heavy marble with the white and then having the softness of the curtain.
And then if we were taller, what I was taller, I'll change that. You can actually get a city view from
that
the shower.
Is so good. Does Chloe get the view?
She gets the view. She's like, oh my god, it's lovely, the lights. And I'm like, what do you mean?
Oh, that's a beautiful pivot door.
I wanted it to still feel like it was a part of the room, but then have the option of closing it off.
Yeah. Wow.
Then this is obviously the other bathroom up here.
Oh, I like the fact that your mirrored cabinets go all the way up. They kind of have that really cool reflection with what's going on with the windows.
Chloe was worried that we're going to hate the curtains, so she said make sure we do one with glass, and now we never use that shower. So
you never use this. No. As far as I guess a guest bathroom goes,
yeah, it's not too bad.
A spare. Oh my god, it's beautiful.
That's now the junk room.
Oh my
so,
god. Junk room.
Really lovely
Don't
room.
open. Oh my god, this isn't even a junk room. Are you serious? Come to our place. So this is your second bedroom.
Spare room.
Oh my gosh, and so this looks down into your living area.
was going to be another bedroom. So what we did is we've actually engineered the floors, so eventually we can kick this out and continue the floor on.
Oh, really?
So we can
Do you
create
think you
another
will?
room.
This
Probably
is such
not.
a lovely, like, light well, though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we'd do it, but I like the fact that we have the option
Yeah,
if
yeah.
we wanted to. So.
Yeah. And tell me about that.
So this is what my grandfather came to Australia with, and it's still got his name and the first address that he went to because he didn't know where it was. But
Oh, bless. What's his address?
it's I think Union Street, Northcote,
Oh my gosh.
Melbourne, Australia, and so that's where I just keep sentimental stuff and
Oh my Lord.
sometimes just have a seat. And
Where did he come from?
From Corleto, down in Potenza.
So he jumped on the boat.
Jumped on the boat.
Did he know anyone in Australia?
Not really, no.
So why Australia? Was it just where the boat was going to?
He got rejected from Argentina.
Oh.
So he came with this, then my dad and my
Wow.
grandmother followed 2 years later once he was set
Oh
up.
my gosh. And so he lived in Northcote.
Yeah, he was in a boarding house in Northcote, and then he
Wow.
moved to North Fitzroy, and that's where they were for.
This is very Wes Anderson, but it's like even better than that because it's original. I
But
love
this was actually where we got the idea for the green from. Because I was like, this has to come to the
I
house.
see it now. Oh
And
my
then
gosh.
it was like, green can be a colour, except we couldn't get that in green.
That's
so that
literally
had to be-
summed up your design palette.
Yep, it's nice to think that's where, like, you know, the family started, as well
Oh my
as, you know,
gosh.
where this all grew out of, so it's nice.
Oh my god, and it keeps going.
It does. This actually looks really nice at night too, because this is all wood
Wow.
up.
This is amazing.
I wanted to use Rhine zinc because I wanted something that was, there's almost a softness to it while still being a hard metal.
Oh,
And I'd seen it
beautiful.
used at Mona, and so I wanted something like that. So they hand fold it all as they're putting it on, and it changes as the years go by.
Oh my god. This
Yeah.
is special. No one else has a rooftop. How
No.
did you go about getting this?
2.5 years in.
2.5
of fighting for it, and then we finally, it was meant to be a lot bigger, but this was all we could get. See the Rhine zinc down there?
Oh yeah?
So that's my mum's house.
Oh my gosh.
And that big wall there is my sister's house. And
my
my grandma's house is somewhere in there. Yeah, and we chose something different. I mean, this was a bit of a risk because obviously council likes it to be sort of those opaque glass panels. And I just thought that's going to really stick out. And I wanted something that blended with the external, you know, a little bit more, that you can see the greenery coming through it, but it still gives you privacy. So we chose to powder coat this. Like, I'd love to one day put like a really fine mesh tube on top and then grow a vine.
That'd be another 3 years in council.
It would
eh? Do you know what? This area is so interesting. You're so close to the city. You're like practically in the city. You got colleges, and then you feel like you're almost looking out onto London or something. Like those old style houses, those beautiful terraces. You know how to live. Just quietly, you know how to live. How long has this been finished then?
3 years.
3
now.
years, okay.
Yeah. So it's been, well, over a 10-year journey.
You can tell. I think you can tell there's been a lot of thought, a
Yes.
lot of blood, sweat and tears. Had you worked with Robert Simeoni before?
No, but we worked together a number of times throughout this process. So he also did we did my grandmother's house with him.
Right,
And
okay.
my mum's house. And so they were all going at the same time.
Simeoni, so is he Italian as well?
Yes.
He was like, oh, drama, check, got it. I love it. Elegance, check.
Oh,
Marble, all over it. Boulder.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm still true to my heritage. I concreted half the backyard.
I love it. True to my heritage. Chuck some concrete down there.
Chloe's still mortified that we have a concrete backyard. Well, there was a funny moment when we were looking at where to put the marble and how much marble and all that sort of thing. And there was another architect sitting there, one of his colleagues, who is not Italian. And he was like, you know, do you really want that much marble? And Robert and I just looked at each other like, yes. And then we're like, put it everywhere. So,